This is for all you multi-talented, multitasking, multi-everything people out there. Take it away.
Find your glory, write your story, fearless feet will carry you. Time you own it, take your moment, be a fire burning through. Hustling from night until morning, grinding it out, it won't be long. Feel your power, it's your hour, you inspire, you are strong.
Enjoy your Zoa. No applause? You're all fired.
Hey, good morning, America. Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Money. Are you ready? They are ready. Covering the biggest events in the country right now.
There's a lot going on here.
It's always a good time. That's what the show's about.
That's good.
Really good.
Very good. Coming in hot. Jimmy coming in hot.
It's far from elementary.
Good morning, America. I'm not going to try to strut like Michael or anything.
I have known George a long, long time.
Have you ever gotten him to dance?
Look at that face.
You don't just see it, you feel it.
I'm in.
I'm in. I'm in.
I'm in too.
I'll be here.
I am here and so happy.
I'm in.
I'm in too.
I'm in.
That tells you something when Snoop Dogg's in. Michael, George, Lara, Ginger.
Prepare for a journey beyond imagination, beyond belief, beyond anything you've experienced before. Universal Epic Universe, a new theme park where you'll step through extraordinary portals to 5 immersive worlds. Prepare for a cosmic voyage of discovery, an isle of fire-breathing excitement, a shadowy world of monsters and mystery, new wonders in the wizarding world, and a new way to play. Plus the splendor of a magnificent resort hotel overlooking the park. It's all new excitement at Universal Orlando Resort. A week's worth of vacation thrills with 4 amazing theme parks, a variety of spectacular themed hotels, and incredible dining and entertainment. It's all at Universal Orlando Resort, where you'll find new adventures every day. Explore the astonishing worlds of Universal Epic Universe at Universal Orlando Resort.
Well, hello to you, and you. Welcome into another edition of Brainley's Virtual Tour Live. We are live on tour. Child, let's talk about some things. Because Nelly and Ashanti, We Belong Together, Season 1, Episode 5. You can find me in Big Louis, St. Louis, that is, my Lord Jesus. We're almost at the end of the road, y'all, with this show. I'm actually kind of sad about it because, this is a show when you watch it, you don't mind watching. You don't feel stressed out. You don't feel, agonizing pain to watch it. And also, too, this is not a grifting show. You don't just wait for this show to come back because you ain't got no other content on your channel, right? To use Dwight's words, a channel with no content, how dreadful. Listen, if it doesn't apply, let it fly. But if you let it fly, it must apply. Higher is Wayne, low is available. But either way, we are live on tour. Let me take down this iconic intro here. You see that virtual tour background? Yes, you do. You hear that virtual tour music? Yes, you do. And then there is, Me. Hey, everybody. Welcome in. I saw the 3 people here. Thank you so much for being here or coming by. Glad to have you here. Let's get to the game and doing what we do. It's time to talk about some Nelly and Ashanti, everybody. Yes, indeed. All right. So we pick up from the last episode of the Apple Bottoms content shoot. And Nelly, like I said, bro, if you want to do these apple bottom restaurants, bro, like Hooters did, we get some of the best barbecue specialists, brother, we can make it happen. Okay, we can make it happen. Okay, Apple Bombs restaurants, the Apple Bombs female review, okay, going on tour all over the country. Okay, listen, I'm just keeping it a book. You already got the jeans, right? You already got, tops, right? So, apple bottoms, barbecue sauce. Just saying, apple bottoms tequila, like apple tequila. I'm just saying. Okay, just saying. There's a lot of ways we can go with this. Okay, we do apple bottoms pillows and covers and blankets and everything. Listen, we can work together. You know what I mean? Now, of course, I will have to be there for the Apple Bombs restaurants auditions. But that's neither here nor there. Oh my Lord Jesus! So, you don't see the jeans, right? So Nelly's in the middle of the content shoot, and they can't see the jeans, so they're trying to figure out how to creatively make this thing happen, right? Nelly doesn't know what the brand meant, right? Because it's a female brand, and so the question comes up of what do you expect from Apple Bombs in this time period, in this space, right? And Nelly says a very poignant point. He says, don't ask a man about the femininity of a female brand. I fully agree with that. If anything, what I would have done, Nelly, is, were there any celebrities back in the day, any female celebrities rather, who wore apple bottom jeans? I would have brought them in and have them sit down and, let them expound on what they thought about apple bottom jeans back in the day. I think that's the way I would have done it. But hey, hindsight's 2020, right? So then we are at Nelly's mom's house, right? And Ace and KK have a play date. Ashanti and Nana is Chantel. Chantel is Nelly's daughter, right? So they're 20 years in and they're both moms. And what I loved about this scene was it was 2 Black women just being honest with each other. And it was it felt like a mother-daughter conversation. You know how if you have a stepmom, there's stepmom and stepdaughter, but there's not really that familiar tie. That tie was felt so hard between them. And, talked about how Ashanti met the kids for the first time. That's when Jackie passed. That's when Ashanti met the kids. And Nana had posters of Ashanti. And Ashanti and Nelly did discuss marriage in the first year. But, Nana wants to be married. And I will say this, right? In the words of Bishop T.D. Jakes, that's the only time you ever get to choose who's in your family, right? So please take your time with that. You got a lifetime to get it right. And what I appreciate about Ashanti was she was supportive where she could be, and she didn't have all the answers, but she had the answers that she could give. I feel like that's what you're supposed to do. And wherever you don't know, be willing to listen to your kids. I know, right? A person who don't have kids can be more understanding, sympathetic, and sincere than somebody who's a grown-ass woman or man on YouTube, because, to be honest with you, give me a moment. Give me one moment, because, there are some men and women that come on here and they behave like different types of beers. Now, listen, if it doesn't apply, let it fly, okay? But if you let it fly, it must apply. Now, there are some men, okay, in this world that, guess what? They are a snake dog. They are a dog with how they disrespect people, and they're a snake in how they move. But then there are some women that like this beer right here on YouTube and on social media right here. Now listen, this is the name of a beer, okay? So I didn't say it. Flying Dog said it. I'm just showing it, okay? Now listen, Some men act like a snake dog. Some women act like that. Okay, some men act like a snake dog. Some women act like this. Some men act like a snake dog. Some women act like that. Now, if it doesn't apply, rather let it fly. But if you let it fly, it must apply. If it doesn't apply, let it fly. But if you let it fly, it must apply. If it doesn't apply, let it fly. But if you let it fly, it must apply. Okay? All right? Moving on. Like, Jesus Christ. Like, I can't help that I can pull out references that give context, conjecture, and connection to content. And by the way, if you're a real content creator, you don't have to say it. You just be about it. Hey! Everything's in the eye of the beholder, right? Okay. So back to our review here. So like I said, I really appreciate that Nana wants to be married, but also too, she's enjoying her life. I mean, if you look at the options out here, it will make you be thankful that you're single. If you look at some potential mother-in-laws, it will make you thankful that you're single. Same thing with the father-in-laws. Okay, listen. And you know, sometimes people don't get married because of the family. Because when you get married, you do marry into the family too. So if you can't get along with the family, there ain't no point marrying her. And vice versa for him. If you can't get along with his family, there ain't no point in getting married to him. Just keeping it buck. So, Nana, you got plenty of time. And you look gorgeous, so you'll find somebody. You seem like you have a good heart, a good mind, and you don't take no ish from nobody, so you'll be fine. So Nana wants, you know, everybody to be halfway as close as, you know, Nelly's kids were. And Nana wants the kids to grow up together because, as you guys know, Nelly and Ashanti are trying to figure out whether to live in St. Louis or New York, right? So, you know, they're bi-coastal, so down south and, you know, on the East Coast. And Ashanti is conflicted. Now, she does say that St. Louis does have family, so that does help. Also, too, Ashanti has her base in New York. Nelly has his base in St. Louis. But Nelly, you can open up an Apple Bottoms headquarters in New York, bro. like you've gotten to the point where you can hire people like myself and other people to help you with your business. And I guess I can kind of understand why Nelly has such a tight grip on his businesses, because, you know, when you've worked so hard to get to your dream and it finally comes true, you want to hold on to that thing for as long as you can, right? So I totally understand why he is staying in St. Louis. Like I said, my description box, it reminds me of what I would do with, you know, my media empire. If I could keep it in Little Rock, I would be putting Little Rock in everything I could. But here's the thing. Sometimes in life, you have to leave home in order to expand home. You have to leave home in order to expand your home. You have to leave home in order to expand your home. So let me tell you something. I am from Arkansas all day, every day. So anytime somebody says, I'm from this state, listen, I'm from the state where 9 black kids went into a school so all of us could get an education. Arkansas whoops all y'all states' ass, okay? Sincerely. So then, you know, Nelly, at the content shoot, he wants to know if he could get into Busch Stadium, you know, Busch beer, because it's, you know, made in St. Louis. And, you know, his security calls a person, you know, at St. Louis Cardinals, and they're able to get in. And they're going to try to be, they're going to try to end at 8:30, right? So they only got 40 minutes. So then it came down to 20 minutes remaining. So Nelly and Ashanti, well, Nelly's kids and Ashanti are at Nelly's mom's house. They're having Thanksgiving dinner. And one of the sons said that they want to take a trip to New York. And, you know, they want to kick in New York. And Ashanti, I love how she's a mama bear, but she also keeps it real with them. She said, where I can kick it and where y'all can kick it are two completely different places. I love me some Ashanti, man. Because I'll be the same way. Like, let's just say if me and Nzinga Amani, right, got married and she had kids, right, where their dad can hang out and where they can hang out are two completely different places, right? So, you know, it is what it is. But she said in a very loving, kind, and gracious way. The kids are down for it in New York, and Ashanti, thinking about her husband, of course, says, what does dad say? And they're like, no, you got it. We want to go now. So shout out to the kids for having their own independent mind. Absolutely. So then we're back at the photo shoot with Nelly and Applebottom. So there's 8 minutes left, then 3 minutes left, and then 1 minute left, right? So the shoot goes great. And all this happened because there was a photo with this, Letterman jacket and this baseball cap. So that's how Nelly thought about Bush Stadium and everything. So there's a new movie called No Address. We actually covered that here on Brandon's Virtual Tour Live. So Ashanti is at the content shoot, to create content to promote everything. It's a new movie. Ashanti plays a homeless veteran, but not to mention she's also executive producer in this film. So shout out to her making it do what it do with her bags. And Tina is on set. I love how Tina is, because Tina recognizes the grownness in Ashanti, but she also recognizes the grownness in business and how business needs to be attended to and handled. Okay, so I just wanted to say that. So shout out to Tina. I think Tina is a better momager than Kris Jenner, because no momager will have their daughter in a sex tape and use that sex tape to have a career. But hey, what do I know though, right? I'm just a black man talking on YouTube, okay? So listen. So, Thanksgiving. We're at the Thanksgiving dinner. Kids wants to go to New York. Nelly is a hard no. He's about being practical, but yet you went against your wife and performed at the inauguration. Well, okay, you're practical. Then Ashanti says she's going to try and make it happen. I feel like that's just her mama bear nature. Like, the kids are behaving themselves and they haven't caused us any trouble, then let's make something happen. I'm the same way. But here's the thing. I am practical. And I say I'm practical from the fact of what is the problem, what resources do we have, and how can we create the circumstances to make a solution. That's how I'm practical. Nelly, I just feel like, listen, I'm in charge. It's my way or the highway. God bless you on your journey. So, like I said, back at the No Address shoot, I already told y'all Ashanti's an executive producer and an actress on the film. And Tina has said that Ashanti is always about giving back. So we've seen that over the years. So then Nelly and Nana, or Chantel rather, are talking about, her being a mom and that she's done breastfeeding for a year. And she says she's seen how other women, other moms, that has affected them, not just on the inside, but the outside. And Nelly says that Nana has done a great job at being a mom, and Nana wants the wedding. Here's the thing, right? Don't be so concerned about having a wedding that you forget to make sure that life is intact. Because let me tell you something, it's very nice to be dressed up in a tux, be dressed up in a dress, to have all your bridesmaids and your groomsmen and your family and your friends and la-di-da-di, everybody in the words of T-Dog with your girl, and have catering and everything. Backdrop is beautiful depending on where you can do it. It is great to see everybody come together. But after that day is done, do you still want to be in the bed with them and wake up with them every single day? That's the real test right there, Chantel. That's the real test. Just saying. So Ashanti is talking to Lorraine on the No Issue set about Nelly's wedding band, right? So Tina is very proud of the versatility of Ashanti, because she wasn't married before and she never had a kid before, but now she's balancing motherhood, wifey, career, all of it effortlessly. And I just gotta say this, y'all. When it comes to Hollywood, for me, I feel like women have a harder time in balancing out everything in Hollywood than men. And let me say why before y'all say, oh my God, Brandon, really? You really think that? Yes, I do. Because here's the thing. Nelly, like, the ladies love Nelly, right? And so sometimes you'll get caught up in the fantasy, right? But with women, they are more emotional. They are more about having their standards and requirements intact, but most of all, they understand what they can put themselves through. Men, it's like, you know what? All right, I'm here. Let's get it. Hey. And sometimes we push ourselves to the limit where, hold on, instead of us defining the limits are defining us. And I believe women in Hollywood don't have that problem. Okay? They don't have that problem as much as men. That's just my opinion, okay? If you have an opinion, go live on your channel. If you can retain, maintain, and hold an audience. Hey, if it doesn't apply, let it fly. But if you let it fly, it must apply, okay? But I will say that Nelly's done a good job for his career. But I do think that, Nelly, and, in this scene with Nana Chantel, he really showcases being a good dad. I think that Nelly, he uses humor to cope sometimes, and sometimes he doesn't know how to be real. But I think also, too, sometimes in order to protect your peace, you create circumstances to have your peace, right? So, but yes, indeed. So Nana wants the partnership and the relationship. And Nelly is about protecting his family. And Ashanti says it's about the balance of getting to the bag, but also making sure everybody's good, right? And I love the fact that even though Nelly and Ashanti are here, their relatability is right where we are, right? Because I'll never forget that moment when Nelly and Ashanti were at that mattress store. And the guy said, this instrument costs $76,000. And another said, get your ass out of these people's beds. $76,000? His St. Louis side came out so damn hard. Because let me tell you, my Arkansas side, excuse me, how much did you say for this bed? Baby, you know I'm a brand spokesperson for Sleep Number Bed, right? I can just call them. we ain't got to pay $76,000 for a damn bed. You know what Nelly was trying to say to Ashanti when that thing happened? About, trying to get a bed for $76,000. This is what happened right here.
It's not just feeding the hungry only on Thanksgiving. It's an everyday situation. You know what I mean? This is 265 days a year.
That is funny. 265 days? Where the hell that bitch live at?
It's not.
Still to this day, Nene, we don't know where that bitch live at. Still to this damn day. Still to this damn day. Right from this space, right here, right now, we still don't know where that bitch live at. But that's what Nelly was saying. You are having a Portia Williams 265 day a year mindset if you think I'm going to pay $76,000 for a damn instrument. I really wish there was a reunion for this show because there's so many moments to recap. Not to mention, dude, can you imagine the never before seen footage? Like, I would love to host the Nelly and Ashanti We Belong Together reunion. I feel like I would do a very good job. I feel like we get along just fine. Like, we can literally recreate Nelly and Ashanti's living room as the set. Like, it'll be very smooth to do. Or you know what? Actually, we can recreate Ashanti's birthday party with the island vibes. Have the steel drum people there, and they could play us, coming back from break and going to the break. Like, listen, we would have a good time. Okay. So with that being said, in the preview, Ashanti and Nelly talk about New York, right? And what's going on there, if they, still can, live in New York and all that stuff. Then the rumors of baby number 2 are addressed. Now, as you guys know, there were rumors about a baby number 2. And of course, Ashanti wants a daughter. Okay, she doesn't want all that testosterone in the house. Then Nelly has a black and white ball that he has done every year. And it looks like Ashanti's going to be late, and Nelly is upset. Hopefully there is some communication there about what needs to be said, because Nelly, sometimes you're not the best communicator, okay? And that's not saying I'm not the best communicator either, okay? Before y'all get on me, it's like, Braylon Lee, really, you want to address Nelly's communication? You ain't the best either. Here's the gag. Neither are you sometimes. I bet you if I talk to your mama, your dad, your sister, your brother, your uncle, your aunties, your cousins, your nieces, your nephews, I bet you they'll have some stories about you that'll make you sit your ass down somewhere too, okay? Okay. All right, moving on. Ladies and gentlemen, that is your Nelly and Ashanti We Belong Together Season 1, episode 5. You can find me in St. Louis after show review. Yes, indeed. Then we're going to take a little bit of a commercial break, and we'll be back more Brandon's Virtual Tour live right after this. We are live on tour. Like I'm sure, subscribe. We'll be back right after this. Roll it.
Beyond this gate, find gardens green and epic worlds to fill your dreams.
There's really no secret about our approach. We keep moving forward,
with the hope that it will be a source of joy and inspiration to all the world.
In Disney's 102-year history, there have been many defining moments and countless achievements. Today, we celebrate another thrilling moment, the creation of a spectacular new Disney theme park resort coming to Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi is a place where heritage meets innovation, a place where we preserve our past while designing the future.
Bringing a Disney theme park resort to Yas Island, Abu Dhabi marks a historic milestone in our journey as a global family destination.
The 7th Disney theme park resort destination represents a new frontier in theme park ambitions. Our resort in Abu Dhabi will be the most advanced and interactive destination in our entire portfolio. The location of our park is incredibly unique. It's anchored by a beautiful waterfront, which will allow us to tell our stories in completely new ways. Ultimately, This project will be a celebration of what's possible when creativity and progress come together. What we are creating with Disney in Abu Dhabi is a whole new world of imagination, an experience that will inspire generations across the region and the world.
This collaboration represents a powerful fusion of Disney's unmatched legacy in storytelling and Mira's commitment to bringing world-class entertainment to our guests.
Abu Dhabi's vision for the future is to create a legacy for generations to come.
Disneyland Abu Dhabi will be authentically Disney and distinctly Emirati. An oasis of extraordinary Disney entertainment at this crossroads of the world. It will bring to life our timeless characters and stories in many new ways, becoming a source of joy and inspiration for the people of this vast region to enjoy for generations to come.
Let me play. You know me. Work real hard, now we're ready, let's play. Ay, hustle up, yeah. Ready, set, let's go, yeah. Hustle up, yeah. Ready, set, let's go. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder. Now get low, come on, drop it to the floor, drop it to the floor. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder. Get low, come on, drop it to the floor, drop it to the floor. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder. Now get low, come on, drop it to the floor, drop it to the floor. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder. Now get low, come on, drop it to the floor, drop it to the floor. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder.
New Orleans don't make a lick of sense to most people. A big city built below sea level that throws logic out the window and beads to strangers. And our chicken is no different. A fast food restaurant selling fried chicken that takes 12 hours to marinate? That makes no sense. But it does make delicious. The best recipe for big flavor ain't about logic. Because you know magic when you see it or when you taste it. We don't make sense. We make chicken.
Love that chicken from Popeyes. I'm loving it.
I'll be y'all right back. Welcome back into Brantley's virtual tour live. Glad to have all you here in the building. We are live on tour. I'm your virtual tour guide, Braylon Lee, taking you to the highest destinations that you guys are traveling to on the highways and byways, the virtual highways and byways of social media. Yes, indeed. Glad to have all of you here in the building with me. Another good episode. Yes, indeed. We're almost done. We're almost done. I know. It's sad. It's sad. You know, tomorrow is Saturday. I may just do episode 6 at 8/7 Central tomorrow. Just because, Just because, baby. I don't know. We'll find. We'll see. Either way, I'm enjoying the show. Like, whether I do episode 6 tomorrow or not, listen, it is what it is. It's still a good show. So, it's all in the neighborhood. So that's the thing. You want to find content where even when you don't go live at the time that you said, people still are excited to see your review. So, it's what I do is Saturday or Sunday. It's still going to be a good review. So, but yes, indeed. Welcome in, 6 people. Glad to have y'all here. Thank you so much for being here. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And if you got any questions about Nelly and Ashanti, or if you've been watching the show, let me know what you are thinking, how you feeling, how you moving about the show. Because, yes, indeed, there's been a lot going on. By the way, speaking of a lot going on, tonight I got a bonus show for y'all. I got a bonus tour. I got a bonus live stream for y'all. Because so much happened today that I'm just like, okay, we gotta address some stuff. So tonight at 8:30, right here, we got Shannon Sharp, Wendy Williams, Netflix Celebration Key, which was going to be your positive news story, but we ran out of time, so we're adding it to this one. The beauty industry, we're going to talk about Mahogany Mates and Love Cabin. from the Zeus Network. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 destinations. A bonus tour happening for you tonight at 8:30, live in 114 minutes. Should be a good time had by all there. Yes, indeed. So glad to have all you here. We're just chilling, and y'all, I saw the news, right? I saw the Shade Room talk about it, right? And of course, there was some content creators that covered Shannon Sharp. Shout out to the content creators that they're not being one-trick ponies at the state fair. They can't be black stallions and have free roam and range and live in the free in their freedom, or live out loud. Like I said, they're putting the free in their freedom, and they're moving about accordingly. Shout out to all the content creators that can actually do what Anonymous T said, which is this.
Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content.
I love me some Anonymous T, man. When she did that. She really did. Shout out to Anonymous T. Hopefully she's doing well. Yes, indeed. And again, I guess I actually do other content, so I can actually play that. Shocking concept, I know. My Lord Jesus, I know. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. By the way, shout out to y'all. I'm watching our Virgins series. So we've done 4 episodes so far. Shout out to y'all for watching it. Like I said, our 90-Day Fiance Hunt for Love show's been doing really good as well. You guys seem to really be loving those shows. I saw the King's Court is here. So last time that we did Queen's Court went really well. So maybe after we end Nelly and Ashanti, we might do King's Court next, because I'm curious about that show too. So see how the men handle it. Yes, indeed. So it should be a good time. So there's in the words of Anonymous once again.
Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content.
One more time.
Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content.
Oh my God. Oh my Lord. Okay. Oh my God. Listen, sometimes I will find content that I will never tell y'all about. But I will just say there's some content creators that they deserve their due. They really, really do. Oh my God. Oh my God, man, oh man, oh man. Like I said, if you missed this morning show, by the way, we talked about Stephen Colbert, Kelly Ripa, Megan Thee Stallion, Andy Byron, the astronomer CEO. Apparently, there's more updates. The daughter of the astronomer CEO, Andy Byron, has spoken out, allegedly, talking about 47 and his new health condition. Talked about Maureen Comey, talked about Lilo and Stitch, and talked about Ty Floyd, who will be the first African-American woman to cover Alabama A&M football. She will be the voice for the football program live in, hang on, y'all, one second. I'm still right here, y'all. Give me one moment. Give me one moment. Give me one moment, y'all. Sorry, y'all, about that. Give me one moment. Hey, my man. Good to see you, Colton. Hopefully all is well with you, good sir. Hey, y'all, I had a call come in. Let me put that in. I think it was 45.12 content starts back. Okay. I had a call come in, y'all, so please forgive me there, okay? Give me one moment. I'm still right here with all y'all. Like, I'm sure subscribe. Love you all very, very much. All right, y'all. I am BACK. Welcome back in. Oh, hang on one sec. Hey, y'all. Sorry about that. Oh, there I am. Hi. Thank you all for your patience. Like I said, a call came in. I was just making sure, the people I love are good. That's what happens when you treat people with respect, love, and kindness. They give that back to you. I know for some people, they don't have any family or friends because they're not moving in a family or friend fashion. You know what I mean? So, but anyway, glad to have you all here. We have been live on tour. Thank you to all the 6 people, 5 people, 4 people, 3 people, 2 people here now. Coach James Hodge, good to see you, good sir, as always. Yes, indeed. So a bonus show coming up tonight at 8:30 p.m. Eastern for you all. So we got Shannon Sharp, Wendy Williams, Netflix, Carnival Cruise Lines, the beauty industry, Mahogany Mates. Can't wait to tell you about that, and then Love Cabin. So all that and more tonight at 8:30. So live in 95 minutes. Yes, indeed. There. So should be a good time had by all. Yes, indeed. So, oh man. Lord. But yep, just chilling. Very good episode. Like I said, I feel like Nelly's eventually gonna go to New York because he wants to make his wife happy. I really believe that Nelly is going to. I think Nelly's about Ashanti. I really, really do. Now, listen, can Nelly be aggravating? Yes. Can he be a mental hindrance? Yes. Can he be the goofball that will make your solibrium out of whack? Absolutely. But do I think that he plays about Ashanti? No, I do not. I think if anybody came after Ashanti, he's going to get his uncles, his nephews, his homeboys. Who are they? Where they at? Everybody squad up, squad the fuck up. Time to roll out. Autobots, roll out. I feel like Nelly's about that business. You understand? So yeah, I feel like they will be together for a long time. I think Nelly just has to, let go of the goofball energy just a little bit. I understand that's a coping mechanism, but bro, you can't be goofy and everything. Like even with this show here, like, I'm grateful that we're not a one-trick pony because. It's sad to be a one-trick pony waiting for a show to come back because you ain't got no content on your channel. And like I said, if you do cover other shit, I'm not talking about you. Okay? Please stop with the victim mentality. Stop it. Good Lord Jesus. Like, it's crazy when people get upset of, so it's cool when you do it, but it ain't cool when we do it. But okay, John. Like, listen. I think if you're a content creator, you should not be waiting for anything to be returning. You should always be creating. Because if you're always creating, you're never dried up. But hey, not like I do it every day. Or do I do it every day? Oh, wait a minute. I do it every day. Oh, my Lord. I actually do that every day. Like, shocking. I know. Listen, you can do what you want to do, right? Not everybody has to be the same content career. But also, too, like, if you ask where's the content, listen, it's out here. You're just not wanting to view it, okay? Just keeping it up. So. But anyway, child. Because in the words of Anonymous T, everybody, what did she say?
Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content.
Like, just keep it at a buck. Good Lord. So yes, indeed, a lot going on here in the actual world today. So like I said, we'll be covering all of those destinations that you guys saw. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 destinations for you all tonight. A bonus tour tonight at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Should be a good time had by all. Yes, indeed. So yes. So almost there to a full-fledged hour before I cut off my camera. And like I said, when I go back. Of course, I have the timestamps in the live chat. But when I go back, I will find out where the content stopped and where I start talking, so that way you guys can skip all over the silence. You know what I mean? And like I said, we're live on tour. Anything and everything can happen. So I got a call from somebody that I truly, sincerely, and undeniably care about. I like Megan Thee Stallion. Privacy is important, and joy is important, and understanding the space of being responsible is important as well. So it's but all good in the neighborhood. One more minute until I cut off my camera, and then we'll make it do what it do. Oh man. So, good show, very good show. Yes, indeed. So, 30 more seconds. Oh, my Lord. 20 seconds. Okay, let me get ready, get the spirit fingers together. Yep, they're all stretched out. Okay, here we go in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. As the fireworks are going off behind us, there's been a full hour. I'm going to turn my camera now because we've done the whole show for over an hour. Yes, we have. Very good after show. Like I said, sorry for the silence there. Just had to make sure somebody I care about was A-okay. So, yes, indeed, there. Oh, Lord. Like I said, we'll chill out here for 1 hour and 3 minutes, and then make it do what it do. So. Hopefully y'all Friday has went well. Yes, indeed. So yeah, like I said, I always love being able to hang out with y'all, and like the content you see there, we're just creating so much over here. It's ridiculous. But yes, indeed. So yep, all good in the neighborhood. In the neighborhood. Yes, indeed. Where them fans at? Turn them now. Where them fans at? Yes, indeed. So. Just chillaxing. Glad to have y'all here. Yes, indeed. So, almost there to 1 hour and 3 minutes. Yes, indeed. Shout out to the 3 people here now. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all so much. Thank you. Yes, indeed. 3 people in the building. Thank you so much. Love each and every for being here. All right, y'all. Let me get y'all the Daily Motivator up, and then we'll head on out of here. Like I said, tonight at 8:30. Get ready for more Brainley's Virtual Tour Live tonight. A bonus tour at 8:30. Should be a good time. Have all. Don't let what you're being get in the way of what you might become. Harry Palmer. Don't let what you're getting. Don't let what you're be getting in the way of what you might become. Don't let what you're beginning being get in the way of what you might become. Harry Palmer. Very powerful words there. It's time for the Daily Motivator for Friday, July 18th, 2025. Seek cooperation. You don't end the argument with more and more arguments on top of it. Or more and more. And like I said, more and more. And like I said, more and more. You end the argument with cooperation. When you agree to disagree, you're likely to find even more areas of agreement. That gives you a solid basis for cooperation. No two people have ever shared the exact same perspectives and opinions, yet countless people have been able to work together, sometimes in massive numbers, to create good and useful results. If you routinely dole out punishment to those who disagree with you, the person who ends up being punished most is you. Do yourself and everyone else a favor by seeking to find and maintain common ground. Cooperation is not always possible, but yet it's always helpful to set it as an initial expectation to work sincerely towards it. The more people you're able to cooperate with, the richer your life will be. You don't have to abandon your values or opinions, but neither do you always have to prove you're right. Sincerely seek cooperation. Most of the time, you'll be able to achieve it. Ralph Morrison. Let's talk about that. Seek cooperation, man. Well, the first thing I would say about that is, how can you seek cooperation if you don't have a cooperation spirit? Oh, my Lord. Oh, my Lord. Braylon Dress just dropped a word. Yeah. How can you seek cooperation if you don't have a cooperating spirit? How can you seek cooperation if you don't have a cooperation spirit? If you are more about destruction than construction, why should anybody work with you? If you are more about being right by dragging others, then you know what that means. If you have to keep talking about other people, that means you ain't got shit going on for your fucking damn self. Now, listen, if it doesn't apply, let it fly. But if you let it fly, it must apply. Because, see, somebody who's about their success, the assignment is bigger than how they feel, right? Just keep it in a buck. So that's the first thing I'll tell you about seek cooperation. The second thing I'll tell you about seek cooperation is this. If you routinely dole out punishment to those who disagree with you, the person who ends up being punished most is you. Child, listen. Sometimes punishment is not financial. Sometimes punishment is social. We've seen that in the world of Shannon Sharpe. Now, Shannon Sharpe's case just ended in a settlement. But how is Shannon Sharpe going to navigate DraftKings, the Volume, Colin Cowherd's platform? Is he going to come back to ESPN? I mean, the draft is, I think the draft is done, but, you know, the scouting combine is almost here, I believe. I mean, regardless of the scouting combine or whatever NFL event have you, NFL is almost on its way back. So it looks like Shannon may be back. But what if ESPN doesn't want to seek cooperation with him? What does he do then? So he can't dole out punishment to these other people because he got himself into this. So the more that you hate on others, there's always people that have that same energy for you. So give honey and you will receive honey. Give vinegar and you will receive vinegar. Okay? All right. Moving on. And finally, you don't have to abandon your values or opinions, but neither do you always have to prove that you're right. Because when you are about proving more that you are right than standing on business, your behavior diminishes your message. In the words of Ayala Van said, your behavior diminishes your message. Your behavior diminishes your message. And, you know, I know it's been a while since I played this, but I think I need to. Because it has been a good while since I played this. Give me a moment. Olmec, take it away, my friend.
You could start by running to the room of the 3 gargoyles. Push in the right tongue, and a door might lead you down a staircase into the wall climb. Here, you must choose your next path. You could race up to the observatory, spin the sundial, and pass into the room of the golden idols. Once there, push down on their bases to release the doors. That may take you below or lead you into the shrine of the silver monkey. Assemble the statue there, and you may be headed for the torch room. If the elevator is up, you could jump into the elevator and descend into the mine shaft. You might climb up the ladder or plow through the stone wall. Find the key, and it may unlock the tombs of the ancient kings, allowing you to climb into the spider's lair. If you escape, you may have a chance to sit upon the throne of the pretender. If the correct door is unlocked, you'll be able to crawl into the pit of despair and finally make your way through the cave of sighs back to the temple gate. The choices are yours and yours alone. Good luck.
You know what I love about Olmec when he does that path at the end of every episode when he did on Legend of the Hidden Temple? He told you every room that was a possibility. Every room that was a possibility. But what he did not say was how you get to that decision of how you get to that artifact. He allowed you to take that information and make your own decisions. So some of you have allowed curses to determine how you receive blessings. Some of y'all that have fallen away from people, you've fallen away from because of how a curse views them through their very narrow-minded, disgusting waste of life prism that really they should have been swallowed by their own mother. And because of that curse, allowing you to be warped, distorted, and conjointed, or contorted, right? Because of that curse having that effect on you, you have missed out on blessings that you deserved a long time ago. So if you're wondering why the packages are still in heaven, it's because you hanged around a curse that made your packages go back to sender. But here's the blessing of God, though, right? Here's the blessing. Even though those packages are long gone, God didn't stop making blessings. So if you want the other packages to come your way, quit hanging around curses and get around some blessings. But in order to hang around a blessing, you have to get blessed your damn self first. With that being said, it's time for the best outro on YouTube. And by the way, if it doesn't apply, let it fly. But if you let it fly, it must apply. With that being said, now it's time for the best outro on YouTube. Know what you do and do what you know. Never say you want more special, because you are always one of us. And trust, you may not be where you want to be, but by the end of it, you'll be where you need to be. Do what you've been chosen to do. Why is one thing to call yourself? Another thing, be chosen. One love, much love, all love. I have spent time with you. You have spent time with me. And hopefully by spending time together, our will be great together. And always remember, we're doing radio, television, YouTube, live your best life. Or you're just, recognize, hey, listen, when you have the money to do what you want to do, you care about how you invest. Make sure the replay is not just ready for you to watch it, not just ready. Let's do it. But if you want to experience it again, I love you. I value, I embrace you all. Always remember, see love, you gotta give it. See love, you gotta give it. See love, you gotta give it. Whatever obstacles you want to come, where success you have achieved upon this particular day, I'm extremely proud of you, but no one else is proud of you. Be proud of your damn self. And finally, y'all listen. Sometimes growth is not heard in the loudest form. But just because you're not listening to the growth doesn't mean that's not creating a sound. True growth takes time. Always remember that. Commercial break and fireworks coming your way for the day that was, for the day that's coming for the blessings on the way for you, me, all of us. As a society, as people, as culture, I feel love and send it right back to you. I always remember the words of Anonymous.
Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content.
One more time, Anonymous. What can a real good streamer do?
Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content.
Thank you so much. One love, much love, all love to all of you. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, based on your location. If this is your last tour, good night to you all. But if not, I'll see you back here tonight for a bonus tour at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, 7:30 Central, right here on our YouTube channel. Love you all. Good night.
I thought I should tell you, they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you, they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you, they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. he's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now, they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner.
Good evening. My name is Mark Woodbury. I'm the chairman and CEO of Universal Destinations and Experiences. Well, we're finally here. Tomorrow we begin a new chapter at Universal Orlando Resort as we open Epic Universe. We built this place for you. I want to thank you, our fans, for your love of our stories, characters, and immersive experiences that inspired this incredible place. Epic Universe represents over 8 years of meticulous planning, immense creativity, and innovation, combined with unmatched craftsmanship and operational excellence on the part of thousands of people who have brought to life the stories and characters that live beyond each of Epic's portals. But it represents so much more. Your love of Universal and the deep connections we've shared together here in Orlando over the past 30 years inspired us to dream bigger and to push the boundaries to create something extraordinary for you and for generations of fans and families to come. And tomorrow, as we open Epic Universe, I can't wait for you to experience this place for yourself. Now it's your turn to step inside, to lose yourself, and to share this place with the ones you love most. As we open this park, we hope your world becomes a little more epic. Tomorrow, Epic Universe becomes yours.
Prepare for a journey beyond imagination, beyond belief, beyond anything you've experienced before. Universal Epic Universe, a new theme park where you'll step through extraordinary portals to 5 immersive worlds. Prepare for a cosmic voyage of discovery, an isle of fire-breathing excitement, a shadowy world of monsters and mystery, new wonders in the wizarding world, and a new way to play. Plus the splendor of a magnificent resort hotel overlooking the park. It's all new excitement at Universal Orlando Resort. A week's worth of vacation thrills with 4 amazing theme parks, a variety of spectacular themed hotels, and incredible dining and entertainment. It's all at Universal Orlando Resort, where you'll find new adventures every day. Explore the astonishing worlds of Universal Epic Universe at Universal Orlando Resort.
Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because